first session is titled Nexus Between Financial Inclusion and Economic Growth, to be presented by Joseph Ogutu. Well, Mr. Joseph is the Chief Special Projects Officer, Chairman of Safaricom Foundation, as well as Chair of the Safaricom Staff Pension Scheme. He joined Safaricom in May 2005 as Chief Corporate Affairs Officer from Telecom Kenya. And later in 2008, he appointed to serve as Chief Human Resource Officer before taking on the role of Director Resources Division following the company reorganization in March 2011. So let's begin. Please watch and enjoy. Thank you.
And every single day, there are 30 million transactions taking place on the M-Pesa platform. Financial inclusion has improved from 23% when we started in 2007 to over 80% today. Over the years, we've added more services such as bill payment, payment for utility services, payment for goods and services, saving and borrowing, and the ability to send and receive money across the world, international money transfer. Today, more than 220 businesses accept payments for goods and services through our proposition known as Lipa na M-Pesa, Pay by M-Pesa. Lipa na M-Pesa processes 8 out of every 10 cashless payments in the country, making it the most preferred service for non-cash payments. In addition, we have more than 5 million businesses, usually micro SMEs, who accept payments through M-Pesa person-to-person payments. These tend to be the digital taxis, motorcyclists who offer delivery and ride-hailing, small corner groceries, and multitudes of other small businesses. In terms of lending and savings, when M-Pesa started, there were just about 5 million bank accounts that existed, serving a population of 35 million. Today, more than 21 million customers save and borrow through M-Pesa platform. This means access to formal credit has grown fourfold in the 13 years of M-Pesa's existence. Today, more than 43 financial institutions, virtually all the banks in the country, have integrated with M-Pesa, empowering their customers, therefore, to be able to transfer money between their phones and banks. This development has created virtually a country where every bank account owner has a personal ATM in their pockets. In 2019, M-Pesa achieved a global first when we launched Fuliza, which is a world-first mobile overdraft service. This is offered in partnership with our banking partners, and Fuliza allows a customer to be able to complete an M-Pesa transaction even when they do not have sufficient funds. This product was developed out of an insight that more than a half of all transactions that fail because of insufficient funds. And what we've noted over the period, most of these are able to be paid within 48 hours. So we have seen the opportunity here to empower our customers to never miss or postpone an opportunity even when they lack funds. In terms of remittances, as I said before, we become an important platform for international money transfers. So beginning 2012, we had a partnership. We started a partnership with the Western Union to offer international money transfers across the countries. Recently, we have also partnered with PayPal and with AliExpress to empower our customers to make and receive payments globally and also to shop on the world's largest marketplace. We also have a partnership with Google, which empowers M-Pesa customers to use the Google Play Store and use their services as well. And in 2020, we also announced a partnership with Visa to empower our customers to use M-Pesa across their global merchant network. What we've seen is that mobile phone has emerged as the preferred remittance channel due to its convenience. More than half of Kenya's remittances pass through M-Pesa. Remittances have now emerged as economic lifeline and even eclipsed global foreign direct investment in 2019, according to the World Bank. In Kenya, remittances have grown to be the country's largest source of foreign exchange. And according to the World Bank, Kenya's remittances, which are estimated at about $2.9 billion, will almost be equal to that of 4 of our 5 neighbors, namely Tanzania, Uganda, South Sudan, and Ethiopia put together, which is at $3.3 billion. So M-Pesa has truly contributed to the success of Kenya. It has made it easy to send money to most Kenyans and also anywhere in the world. And M-Pesa, through its various partners, has reduced the previously high cost of remittances and made it easy to send money across the world. So what is next for M-Pesa? Now, when we've done a lot of financial tools, we have developed a number of financial tools for individuals. There still remains a big gap for small and medium enterprises. SMEs and micro SMEs in Kenya remain quite underserved when it comes to financial tools. While they can accept payments through M-Pesa, much needs to be done beyond payments, and we are taking deliberate focus in this area. We aim to provide them with tools to grow and manage their businesses. First, we've now enhanced our Lipa na M-Pesa service for business to enable salary and supplier payments, purchase of goods and services from other businesses, and also withdraw at an agent. So what they have as a till, they can do a lot more with that M-Pesa till. They can pay salaries, they can pay their suppliers, they can purchase goods and services off that till. That's what we're saying. Now, the sweetener is that we're empowering businesses using the service to transact beyond the 150 limit, because there is a limit that was put by the central bank of $150, and now increasing to 300 limit per day on personal accounts. More recently, we've rolled out M-Pesa Business App, which also provides business owners with a real-time view of their collections and payments. So as a business person, this is hugely important that wherever he is in the country, he's able to know the transactions that are taking place using this M-Pesa Business App. So for tens of thousands of business owners, this is the first time they have such a tool that streamlines how they run their businesses. Previously, it has been like driving a car without a dashboard, and therefore with no idea as to the fundamentals. In the near future, we are working on an M-Pesa super app where businesses can create mini apps for the services they offer. A customer using a super app will be able to shop for supermarket items, will be able to order a taxi or a motorcycle, will be able to order food, will be able to purchase a plane ticket, all from the same app. In turn, thousands of businesses will have a digital storefront without having to invest in one a payment capability. From this storefront, they can then tap into more than 26 million customers who are active every single month. Beyond that, we've rolled out an open API platform which enables any developer or business to build their solutions on top of M-Pesa. This is important so that developers across the world, they are able to access our platform and are able to develop other services on our open API platform. It makes it possible for even the tiniest entity anywhere across the country to make advantage on our payment capabilities. They don't need to talk to anyone at Safaricom. It cuts down their time needed to deploy a solution from weeks to just hours. This capability is especially important in an increasing digital era. Any innovator or business is now empowered to reach any of our customers. Ultimately, our goal is that for every dollar that a business collects on M-Pesa, they should be able to make an extra $5. That next decade should see M-Pesa transform business as it has done for individuals. As for individual customers, our focus now is to go beyond financial inclusion to financial health. What we mean by financial health is promoting resilience, especially in the form of income-generating opportunities or protection against financial shocks. We began our foray into this space by pioneering a mobile bond in partnership with the government of Kenya. So known as M-Akiba, the bond makes it possible for the first time for any Kenyan to invest in the government of Kenya bond. Previously, you would need at least $500 to own an account in the central bank or have one of the other banks as your representative. These conditions locked out millions of Kenyans, with only 10,000 retail investors holding bonds amounting to 2% of the total issue. The M-Akiba bond empowered Kenya to invest as low as $30 and would earn a 10% interest paid out of every 6 months. M-Akiba has made it possible for anyone across the country to invest in government bonds. 85% of those use the service have never bought bonds before. And so in future, we're looking to expand into mutual funds and into insurance services. Kenya's insurance penetration is less than 2.5% of GDP, well below the global average of 7%. Yet Kenya faces lots of risks they may need to manage. We see the potential of the mobile phone overcoming the current barriers to access, such as risk management and high insurance premiums that need to be paid upfront. In access to health, we continue to make significant progress with what we call our M-Tiba solution, offered in partnership with Farm Access and CarePay. Access to healthcare is a big challenge for many of our people, and cost is the main factor. Given Kenya's erratic wage earning patterns, especially in the informal sector, many people simply can't afford a hospital visit when ill. Another key challenge is determining if one is seeing a qualified practitioner or a quack, especially in low-income areas. So M-Tiba now has empowered more than 4.3 million beneficiaries across the country to access the 300,000 health facilities in the country. What about impact? When we launched we launched M-Pesa, our mobile payment solution, formal inclusion, as I've said before, was very low, and now about 80%. So today, formal financial inclusion has grown to almost 9 out of every 10 Kenyans, mostly as a result of M-Pesa. So in just over a decade, Kenya has emerged as the third most financially inclusive country in Africa, behind Seychelles and South Africa. So M-Pesa now moves the equivalent of more than half of Kenya's GDP, transforming the lives of millions in the country. Research as carried out by Georgetown University shows that because of M-Pesa, 194,000 families have moved out of poverty. So as I conclude, let me say that M-Pesa embodies the purpose of Safaricom, which is to transform lives. In our 13 years of existence, we've found the formula of success in empowering our customers with tools that meet their needs. In turn, access to new opportunities has translated to an economic lifeline for millions of Kenyans. A report that was done by KPMG, a true value methodology, found that M-Pesa has created a social value of more than 2 billion in Kenya in 2019. The greatest value was felt by customers who benefited from improved ability to manage and save money, to lower cost of sending money, to reduce theft, and access to economic opportunities and different goods and services. It is imperative to note that enabling regulatory environment has been a key factor in making M-Pesa a success. I want to thank you for your kind attention. Thank you very much.